end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, crusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You work out on y'all breasts, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. 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 Booty, thighs, lips. Booty, thighs. Booty, thighs, lips. Booty, booty, thighs, lips. Booty, thighs, booty, thighs.
Spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us, 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 on giving us. Hey. 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 Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving, I swear.
Say like I'm a thick bitch, like a bitch with her own shit. I ain't never been a broke bitch. I've been having.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Of course, it's always the black women with weaves who want to hate on my beautiful, free-form, curly dreadlocks. It's like, no. Bye, Shaquandra.
I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
I'm going to let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I beg your pardon?
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
What kind of shit is that?
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
My man.
My booty pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, come suck a bitch toes. Pound town, just left pound town. Put your pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga.
See my man.
There's a lovely, sad Negro spiritual.
Huh?
Are you all right?
Because here's a song I wrote. We gonna be all right.
Mama, is Master gonna sell us tomorrow? Yes,
Yes. If we stand as the people, we're gonna be alright. Yes. Mama is master going to sell us tomorrow. Because it's right. Yes. 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 If we rise, is master going to sell me tomorrow?
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Boogie's on there.
Huh?
7 days a week. Wet ass. Maybe I put on game week. Yeah. You got the bunch of love.
I beg your pardon.
My dog.
We like free stuff. Huh? So we came out here to get all this free stuff. Huh? But then the car saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Party with Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
Hold up.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Party with Beyonce.
Testing. Let me know that you can hear me. Shout out to Wednesday. It's hump day and it's also White People Wednesday. Hey there, besties. Now, I don't know how much white people stuff I have today, but of course I'm going to acknowledge it's y'all's day, child. Y'all a mess too. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not as much as I would like. Maybe next week, child. You already know. I bring it up whenever I see it, all right? If you are here right now, and even if you're on a replay, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. If you are new, get into this chat. It's Crazy Chat on YouTube. I think they are all the way crazy, even though I'll be saying they halfway crazy, child. And I know that they are coming in. Thank you so much for confirming. I appreciate you. Now, listen, we are doing Crime is Down, okay? Now, the Crime is Down that I thought we were going to do is going to be a little bit different than what we used to, okay? Because somebody sent me a video. Shout out to you. You'll know it when you see it. Acknowledge yourself if you would like. And I started going down a rabbit hole and I'm like, now wait a damn minute. This is half damn crazy. Okay, so if you are not subscribed to Messy Michonne Reacts, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Shout out to all 10,000.4 now, growing by leaps and bounds. Shout out to you if you have. If you have not, please go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate y'all doing the damn thing over there. So a lot of things that I'm reacting to over there is with regard to people on Tickety Talk, which I personally think that it will be saved at the 11th hour and that they'll be like, oh, we're going to give it a reprieve for 6 months or something crazy like that so that everybody can stop fretting because, child, they are over there fretting. Trust me when I tell you they're already fretting. Thank you so much, CIP. Please go ahead and subscribe to Reacts. Make sure we go ahead and subscribe to our friend CIP doing the damn thing. Shout out to all of the mods. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of my channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. We need to make sure that we take care of our besties who are content creators. CIP, we need to make sure we get him monetized. Please go ahead and subscribe to him. Watch a video. Please go ahead and subscribe to Full Drinking and Half Thinking. Watch a video. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Veben Ezreal and watch a video. If we don't support each other, who will? All right. All right. So first, before I get into it, y'all, before we get into it, all right, you know, I always have to bring up some racism because if racism, who will?
Go where you're being a racist! Racist!
Other people might not, but y'all already know I ain't got a problem with it. So we know that the companies are taking away their DEI and everybody's having a fit and we need to boycott, child, boycott, okay? So over here in Massachusetts, it says that companies removing DEI practices out of fear. Okay, so that's the reason why. It's because they scared. All right, so let's see what they got to do. Walmart, as we know, got rid of the DEI practices and the NAACPs, the colors, the blacks, the whoever was BIPOCs was supposed to be boycotting. And I ain't see no more after they said the boycott over there on TikTok. And then after that, I really didn't see anything because, child, I think y'all was buying stuff up for everybody for Christmas, right? I wasn't here, but that's what I had heard. All right, let's see what they talking about before we move on.
Joining me now is Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Joy Campbell, one of the 13 attorneys general that signed that letter. Attorney General, thank you for joining me this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
As you know, I mean, Walmart, of course, is just one of many big name companies that have done away with or rolled back on DEI initiatives. You also got Target, McDonald's, Lowe's, Ford, Meta, Tractor Supply Company, you name it. So why is your letter just penned to Walmart?
Well, they were, when we drafted the letter, the initial company that was rolling back their initiatives that we were, of course, extremely concerned about. But I actually don't want to focus on those companies that I think are operating from a stance of fear. You know, you have the Costco's and other companies that are in the midst of this fear, stepping up and maintaining their DEI initiatives. And what the letter articulates and makes crystal clear, there is nothing in the legal landscape that prohibits companies from continuing these policies. These policies help companies, they help consumers, they increase the bottom line.
These processes help the consumer. Have y'all been helped, child? I didn't notice any difference, but maybe I just missed it. I apologize. Let me go ahead and acknowledge our girl with the first super chat as usual. Shout out to our girl, Amanize. Hey, y'all. Shout out to you. Make sure we are following our girl Amanize as well. She's back doing the damn thing. Shout out to you. Shout out to Kenneth for becoming a member over here on Messy Michonne Reacts. I see you, hun. I appreciate you. Again, shout out to all of our channel members on both on both channels. Thank you all so much. Shout out to D.Rusher. I see you, honey. I appreciate you. She said they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Shout out to you. We already know, one of our favorites. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. As y'all was coming in here, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So did DEI help y'all, Bueller? As consumers, that's what she said. That's what she says. As consumers, DEI was supposed to help us. Somebody please let me know what it did for you, because I don't recall it doing anything for me.
Of a company, we don't need another report on that. They create more inclusive work environments that allow companies to avoid discrimination and other civil rights claims against them. And at the end of the day, they create a more diverse table. And when you have a more diverse table developing solutions to problems, you get better solutions. And so that's what we were articulating in this letter to Walmart. And of course, we are pushing them to roll back these changes.
And just, kind of piggybacking off what you were just saying there, if there's nothing that legally prohibits them from continuing these DEI practices, then am I right in saying there's nothing that legally, prohibits them from taking them away? And are you actually expecting change to come from your plea?
We are pushing, whether it's Walmart or other companies that are operating from a sense of fear, and of course, fear around the new administration that will come in. And the rest.
Is that what the real problem is? Is that what the real problem is? Is a problem with the new administration coming in?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
No, you know what I hear? It's all Donald Trump's fault, even though they've been doing it and he ain't in here yet. But as usual, it's all Donald. Child, to have that much power, I tell you, I might be a little scared. Okay, I might be a little scared. It's a problem. Shout out to Mixed Chick in the building. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Shout out to the villagers. Thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Everyone, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Now, I didn't hear anybody tell me what it helped you as the customer, how DEI helped you as a customer. But I do hear that this sounds like it's Donald Trump's fault because, Trump bad, Trump bad.
Rhetoric and the misinformation around DEI. We have seen numerous reports that have made it crystal clear that DEI initiatives work. They, of course, work for a company in reducing any types of discrimination claims. They absolutely increase their profit margins. They are well-established initiatives, not only for the company, but also for consumers. Those who go into the stores or interact with the companies and their employees have a better experience.
And can I ask you about the customer?
Any of y'all had a better experience over there at Walmart prior to, I guess, a few months ago? Was it a great experience? I don't really go to Walmart. I got to really be needing something desperately to go to Walmart. Not one of my favorite places. It's supposed to be helping y'all, child. Y'all didn't know? We be learning.
A sense of fear.
I want to ask you about the customers and read part of your letter that you signed. And it says this: threats to boycott, sue, or otherwise negatively impact Walmart's bottom line may well have contributed to your decision to walk away from your commitments to DEI. But we are concerned that Walmart failed to consider the other side, the customers and the employees that will be alienated by this departure. I mean, Attorney General, people I know who shop at Walmart for low prices, they have to shop at Walmart regardless of what DEI policies are in place. So how do you actually see customers being impacted?
And our goal, of course, is not to demonize any company. And I agree with you. These companies are doing the best they can to serve their consumers. What we're reminding them of as our role as AGs is that there is no legal barrier to them continuing their DEI policies, which help the company and consumers. When consumers go into an establishment, a company that has a more inclusive culture for their employees, a company that has limited civil rights claims or discrimination claims against them by their employees.
When you go into a store, does it help y'all knowing that they have some DEI in place, Bueller? Does it help y'all as consumers when you go into a store to know that they have DEI practices, child? This is what I need when I go into the store. Let me tell you what I need when I go in the store, all right? That damn price better be the price when I get to the damn register, okay? Don't be telling me a different price unless it's less on the damn thing when it says one thing, because, child, I will drag you all the way back to the shelf to give me the price that I know damn well I saw. Then they be like, that's not where it belongs. That ain't my problem, okay? That's all I care about. Right price, get me on up out of here ASAP and give me what it is I came here for. All this other mess is gobbledygook and it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. How do I know how many lawsuits about discrimination that any store has? Do any of y'all know with any of the stores that you shop with, Bueller? Do any of you know how many times any store that you shop in, it can be any store, it don't got to be Walmart, how many times that they got sued? Child, people be saying this stuff and I'm like, do you hear what you're saying? Do you hear what's coming? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? You're really just giving the reasons why this makes no sense whatsoever, okay? And the other thing is, like I said before, we already had this mess in place prior to 2020. This mess was already in place prior to 2020. Then after George Floyd, you know, everybody had to have a fit and said, this is what we need, this is what we need, this is what we need. Then they was like, okay, we're going to give you DE&I. And you was like, yay! And I'm like, we already had it. Okay, we already had it. So then you push, you drive people insane, get on their damn nerves. Then they like, yeah, no, we're not doing this no more. And of course, it's all Donald Trump's fault, child. Man ain't even in here yet, and it's all his fault. Shout out to Chrissy, another villager. I see you, honey. I appreciate you. So I just wanted to check to see where y'all were with this. Okay, so, but we gonna move on a little bit and talk about Donald Trump. We gonna get into it though, y'all. So Chicagoans, shout out to Brandon, who they're looking to potentially recall Brandon Johnson. Chicagoans protest President-elect Trump's plan for mass deportation. You can't do shit right around here.
Right now in Pilsen, many people brave the cold to protest Donald Trump's plan for mass deportation of migrants. As Sade Gray tells us tonight, they want to send a message not only to the president-elect, but to local leaders as well.
The administration of President-elect Donald Trump says they will focus on Chicago to initiate raids and deportation of undocumented immigrants. That's why more than 50 organizations have gathered here in Pilsen to send a message. Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! Their message was loud and clear at the intersection of 18th and Blue Island in Pilsen. Trump's administration is vowing Chicago will be ground zero for their mass deportation.
All the stereotypes, all the fear-mongering doesn't match up with reality.
Police sources says a special order advisory about responding to incidents involving citizenship status was recently given to supervisors. The CPD advisory, which is based on Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance designed to protect undocumented immigrants, mirrors the Illinois Trust Act, a state law which prohibits law enforcement from cooperating with U.S. immigration and customs enforcement officials. That means police can't collect or provide information about a person's immigration status.
If you look at even a memo by the Chicago Police Department, they have also said that it's unconstitutional.
Critics of Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance says it ties officers' hands and keeps them from fulfilling their oath. Alderman Raymond Lopez says he plans to call for a vote on Wednesday on an ordinance that would revive 4 exemptions, allowing police to work with federal immigration authorities when someone has been arrested or convicted.
As a Latino elected official, I think it should be a shame of lending ears to the Project 2025 when we see what is really behind it.
One of the exemptions would...
Child, who can interpret? What did he say, Bueller? What did he say?
Allow arrests for gang-related activities, including but not limited to loitering, imitation, and recruitment.
We denounce the submitted amendment to the Welcoming City Ordinance as a racist.
This is what you come out in when you protest? Go.
Attack on our immigrant co-workers, families, and neighbors.
Organizers say they will hold another massive protest January 20th at the Federal Plaza. From there, they plan to march to the Trump Tower. Reporting in Pilsen, Sade Gray.
Okay, so y'all over here mad that he's going to start in Chicago to get rid of the people that you complained about when they came in here and they took all your shit and they took all your money and they took all your food stamps and they took this, they took that, they took this, they took that. He coming to rectify it, and now... Child, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's all I got on Donald Trump news at this point, child, because I can't do it. Moving on, child, moving on. So I'm going to go to... talk about some political people. Shout out to Big Tiff, pain in my ass from last night. Nope, don't want to talk about her. But let's jump on over to St. Louis, child, because new reporting shows that the St. Louis mayor has been jet-setting throughout her term. Did y'all? Anybody want to become a mayor? Anybody want to become a mayor? Okay.
Reporting shows St. Louis's mayor has been jet-setting throughout her term. Public records revealing the mayor took 64 trips in the last 3.5 years in office. This story broken by the St. Louis Business Journal, and reporter Jacob Kern is here joining us today to talk all about it. Jacob, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, yeah, we'll bring our viewers right up to speed, get right into some of the facts here. Take a look at this. You requested the mayor's travel reports and her work calendar. Those records show she had taken these 64 trips since taking office back in April of 2020.
Child, I ain't even taken 64 trips. I ain't even taken 32 trips. What in the world? Must be nice to be a mayor. It ain't just Big Tiff, cha.
2021. In total, she was away from St. Louis for 163 days. You do the math, you find out that's about 12% of her total time in office. Now let's look at some of the trips she went on. In 2021, a trip to Dallas, meeting with Southwest Airlines CEO.
Oh, she went to Vegas in 2022. I wonder if that's the same time that Big Tiff took everybody out there. Ooh, Lord.
2022 to Washington, D.C., the African American Mayors Association Conference. Also that year, going to Las Vegas to meet with the International Council of Shopping Centers. And then the next year,
the International Council of Shopping Centers. Is that what Big Tiff went out there for? Can anybody confirm? Washington Lewis Bueller?
In New York, the Urban League Summit. She also took trips to Puerto Rico, Montreal, and Mexico City. So, Jacob, in the last 3.5 years, to the general public, this might seem like a lot of travel.
Yeah, and I think that for people who have had experience in the mayor's office, it seemed like a lot of travel as well, because Lyda Crewson took a little more than 4 trips a year. Francis Slay, the top officials who were with him, they said it was even less. Freeman Bosley served in the 90s. He said he tried to leave St. Louis as infrequently as he could because the office, it really depends on doing the operational work of the city. And there are a lot of departments that depend on the mayor.
I don't understand why these two white men on White People Wednesday got the audacity and the damn nerve to be out here talking about black women. I think that's racist.
Oh, you're being a racist! Racist!
One thing to remember is that unlike in Kansas City or some of our peer towns, we don't have a city manager. So the mayor is the operational chief of the government.
So a pretty big difference from administration to administration. Now, Mayor Tashara Jones declined to do an interview with you, but she did take to social media defending the travel. Let's take a listen.
It's important to me that our city has a seat at the table on a national level when there are opportunities for things like federal funding. My leadership positions in the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the African American Mayors Association, Mayors Against Illegal Guns, East-West Gateway, and the National League of Cities are instrumental in bringing resources to our city.
So she says a lot of these trips are really taken through the lens of opportunity. What did the mayor's office tell you about?
Sounding very, very familiar. Somebody we've heard from before.
Why the trips were important to make.
They gave us a lengthy list of information, 6 pages, that included $1 billion in federal money that had come to the city of St. Louis. And there were several pots of money, including different solar grants. There was a couple of grants to nonprofits that they had been involved in that did appear new for the city of St. Louis. The problem is that also they cited grants that other administrations have gotten the exact same grant. So there was kind of a question of whether the money would be coming no matter the travel. They also cited the $500 million.
Oh, you go and travel. That don't mean you're bringing home any money, but you're going to keep on traveling, right? On the taxpayers' dime.
ARPA money that came to the city of St. Louis. The issue with that is that the formula that revealed how much St. Louis would get, it came under Mayor Crewson. It didn't come under Tashara Jones.
Okay, interesting insight there. Also something interesting to note here. The mayor also did a bit of traveling when she was treasurer before she was even mayor, some of which we reported on. This is from a First Alert 4 Investigates piece back in 2017. Take a listen.
The streets of Paris.
She went to Paris.
The White House. Even the Vegas Strip. Just some of the many places City Treasurer Tashara Jones has traveled in her first term. About 50 trips in total, all paid for in part or in full with public funds.
And again, this was during her time as treasurer. And Jacob, there's one key difference from those trips to the ones she's most recently taken. Those ones were paid for with public funds. Most of her trips now as mayor don't involve public funds. So who exactly is paying for these ones?
There was one that was paid with city funds that are allocated to the mayor's office, but her campaign paid for some of this. There was also personal funds. And so the mayor can actually take a $30,000 contingency fund as their own income. So a lot of that was used, but also outside groups paid for a lot of these trips. So there was an accelerator in Chicago. There was an abortion rights PAC in Washington, D.C. And so there were outside groups doing it as well.
Okay, so with those outside groups, does that raise any questions about whether those organizations could be getting any sort of special treatment?
Well, I think it does. And, you know, there are rules for the city where they are supposed to put on forms who is paying for these trips. And they do that, but it isn't so easy to get them, okay? You have to go to the registrar's office. Then you have to file a sunshine request. Then you have to pay fees to get these records. So if somebody were just interested month by month in who is funding Tashara Jones's often multiple trips per month, you couldn't do it really in real time. It would take a news media that was going to follow through and be persistent. It's not easy.
Is that some of the digging you plan to continue doing?
Well, we've done it once. We could.
Anybody running for mayor, let me make sure that I contribute to your campaign, okay? I support y'all, because let me tell you something. The mayors around here are all wilding. You hear me? That sounds crazy. You're just out here doing whatever the hell it is that you're doing. And basically, he's like, you're not going to be able to catch it unless you're like somebody like us, because you don't have enough time, energy, effort, and money. That is crazy. But I believe it. But, you know, everybody's on Tiffany's ass. And listen, people need to be on her ass. Don't get it twisted. She ain't the only one. That's what I be saying. So good luck to those people, and watch out for y'all's mirrors. I'll just leave it at that. Moving on, child. Moving on. So this is where I want to go. All right. Because if you are already subscribed to Messy Michonne Reacts, you know that I'm over there talking about food stamps because they running off at the mouth on TikTok, of course, because people are being made to pay back food stamps that they got maybe illegally. They didn't give the right information, whatever the reason, right? So I'm like, what is going on? It's like never ending. And they run off at the mouth about what they're doing. So they're basically telling on themselves. So one of y'all sent me a video about what was going on in the ATL, which that video is here. This is not the one, but it'll come up. All right. So what's going on in the ATL? And I'm like, come on now. What is going on? There's a lot going on with regard to food stamps. What is the problem? There's a problem. So let's watch a little bit of what's going on with food stamps, allegedly. Okay. This one is I-Team's stolen SNAP benefit program ends. I'm sure this is all Donald Trump's fault.
News tonight, scammers are stealing money meant to help Connecticut families buy food. There was a program in place to help victims, but just 2 weeks ago, the program ended, leaving families with...
Hold on. This was 8 days ago, so this is not old, y'all. None of this is old stuff. This is all recent.
Nowhere to turn. Your consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams is here to explain what the state is now doing about this. Cassidy. Well, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, known as SNAP, is a federal program that's administered by individual states. Each month, money is put onto what's called an EBT card, which works like a debit card. Qualifying families can then use that card to buy food. Some states are implementing new security measures because these cards are getting hacked. We wanted to know what Connecticut is doing to protect against a scam that just keeps happening.
One minute it was $200, and the next minute it was $2 and something cents. And I didn't do that.
Linda Rosada checked her SNAP benefit balance one day this summer to discover almost $200 was missing, leaving her with no money for groceries that month.
Well, my mom was helping me. People were helping me, my family.
It's a scam happening all over the country, from South Carolina.
I felt naked. I felt stripped when I found out that this happened.
To Alabama.
I was livid.
And then I started crying.
To Mississippi.
We can't, keep just letting this happen. For this many people to lose benefits in a matter of days, something's not right.
Would you consider this to be a crime, is my question. Would you consider someone stealing your benefits as being a crime? Because lest we not forget, when people go in and they stealing Nikes and Lululemons and all that other stuff, they were like, you don't know. They have to feed their families. Well, you know what? Maybe these people got to feed their families, like literally have to feed their families. So they're going to take it from you because you just getting it from the government. And us who work and pay into it, you say we should shut up and we shouldn't say anything. And y'all said it's okay for these people to steal. Not all necessarily these people, but enough people said it was okay for them to steal. Okay, cool. So why is it not okay for them to steal this from y'all?
Scammers use things called skimmers. You can see one here that are placed on top of credit card machines to steal people's card and PIN numbers.
You should be using tap by now anyway. Just tap it, y'all. Don't stick it. Pause. Don't stick it in. Okay.
Scammers then use those numbers to drain a person's SNAP account. Starting in June 2023, there was a program to replace stolen SNAP benefits. From October 2023 through September 2024, 10,600 claims were submitted in Connecticut. 9,250 claims were approved, replacing $4.4 million of stolen SNAP benefits. But as of December 20th, the program no longer exists. Congress did not include funding for the program in its most recent budget.
Are there any options for people if this happens to them?
Right now, unfortunately, we do not have an option to replace the benefits that have been stolen.
Dan Giacomi oversees SNAP in Connecticut.
How is this still a problem? How is there not more security to prevent this from happening in the first place?
That's a great question. As I kind of mentioned earlier, it's a cat and mouse game, sort of. By the time you get to the store, they may have moved the skimmer to somewhere else.
Giacomi says they've been advocating for Congress to provide funding for states to switch over to chip cards, like most credit cards are these days, and that would provide more protection.
California and Oklahoma are in the process of trying to do that. They're kind of leading the way and working out a lot of the issues and kinks in allowing it to do that.
Rosada changed her PIN after her benefits were missing, and she filed a report with New Britain Police.
And hoping to catch the person.
You call the police for your food stamp? Come on now. You call the police for that? The oppressor is busy.
But never did.
The state is asking people to keep reporting stolen benefits in hopes Congress may change its mind about funding the program.
Child, keep hope alive. Child, keep hope alive. So they gonna hope on Congress. Okay. Moving on. So Oklahoma, let's see what's going on in Oklahoma. Thieves using computer technology and high-tech gadgets to steal SNAP benefits. I'm thinking there may be a problem, y'all. It could be me.
This afternoon, we're hearing from a special agent in charge of investigating thieves who've been stealing SNAP benefits from Oklahomans. For months, we've been telling you about people's EBT accounts and food stamps being wiped out. And now we're learning just how the bad actors are doing it. News 4's Caitlin Ogle has the new information.
This is organized crime.
Special Agent Michael Adams investigates stolen SNAP benefits in Oklahoma. He says this started back in 2022, then ramped up last October. That's when nearly $1,000 in food stamps was wiped from Belle Nelson's account.
Now, hold on. So 2022, okay? So let's just level set for a second. And I'm not saying that this hasn't been happening prior to 2022, right? So in 2022, I think it was Biden administration. They ain't do nothing to help nobody. They didn't give a damn. Because you know this is going to all fall on Donald Trump, right? I'm just saying. Go on, girl. Do that hair.
Count.
Why are you hitting us? Hit the billionaires. They ain't gonna miss it.
Ma'am, the billionaires are not on food stamps. Yo, she said hit the billionaires. Y'all, I cannot.
Thankfully, she was reimbursed, but federal funding to replace SNAP benefits ran out in December. That means Jennifer Roy, whose food stamps were stolen last week, are gone until next month.
I work full time, but I do.
What, people? This was 2 days ago. What, people? Y'all got issues too.
Rely on my food stamps to make it through the month for my family.
This is because of an international crime ring.
They have a hierarchy. They have many different levels of leadership.
They use different methods, like a computer, to guess card numbers and pins, and card skimmers placed on the busiest checkout counters at stores.
So the time that it takes to turn around and grab a pack of cigarettes, they can already have that overlay skimmer put on that terminal.
SNAP cards contain real money, and right now there are no chips on those EBT cards. All the data is on that back strip. So one swipe in the skimmer and the crime ring has your data. Then they can run it through their own point of sale system purchased on the dark web.
We call it terminal spoofing. And so they're making it look like they're doing a purchase from a retailer that's approved, but in a different state.
That fake terminal can put the money on a cloned card, which is then sold on the dark web for cheap. Soon, Oklahoma plans to become one of the first states to have EBT cards with chips to curb the stealing. In the meantime, the best thing you can do is lock your card with the state's Connect EBT app.
So if you're saying lock everywhere, on the back end, we're saying anything that tries to hit this account, not happening.
Caitlin Ogle, Oklahoma's News 4.
Allegedly. We'll see. Girl, that's not a good pause. Let's see what else is going on. What, people? This is 8 hours old, y'all. This is new. This is hot off the press. Skimmers steal SNAP EBT benefits. Well, you don't say. Who she look like? This is a bad view.
I was absolutely shattered.
Oh,
I
no.
rely so heavily on these benefits.
Carrie Sinsky was set to get her EBT benefits yesterday when she realized her card only had 2 cents on it. After checking her most recent transactions, she was shocked to find hundreds of dollars spent by someone in the New York City area. She says not having those funds has a major impact on being able to provide for her 3 kids.
We were just on spring break, so the kids were kind of home snacking really hard. And, you know, it's hard. They want their snacks, and I just...
Oh, you know who she looking like old school Ozzy Osbourne. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting from her. Go on, girl.
It hurt really bad to know that. What was I going to do?
She says after calling the Indiana Family and Social Services Administration, she found out she would be unable to get the stolen money back. That's due to a resolution that was passed in 2024. The resolution does not protect those who have their benefits stolen by card skimming or similar methods.
I'm so disappointed that there's no protection for, I feel like, a very vulnerable portion of people who do rely on that. They're literally telling you that there is nothing that they will do for you.
She says she's shocked her info and money were stolen as she only uses it to shop at stores such as Walmart and Kroger.
I never use it at gas stations or little convenience stores just because of that fear of, I've had my personal cards, tampered that way. I wouldn't even try to jeopardize my, government benefits that way.
I'm John Paul. Thanks for watching.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a nice news station here. Okay. So Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, that's what I said. Thinks that it's not right, it's not fair, of course. All right. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They don't give it back to you. All right. But blame Donald Trump. Don't forget to blame Donald Trump. All right. So this is this the original story? I don't think it is. Let me see. Memphis, 1 day ago. Y'all, this stuff is not old. This is all going on right now. Families can no longer get stolen SNAP benefits reimbursed. And this is in Memphis, y'all. Crime is down, though, y'all. Crime is down.
75,000 people in Shelby County rely on federal benefits to feed their families. This is according to state data.
But crooks have stolen at least $150 million in SNAP benefits nationally. Fox 13, your money investigator Kate Beery learned that families can no longer get that stolen money replaced.
Nearly every family we met at this state office had a story of waking up and learning their benefits had been stolen over the past year. They were shocked to learn the federal government is no longer reimbursing families.
Wait, the federal government is no longer reimbursing families. Oh, no. 1 day ago. Good luck to these people.
Like, I'm hungry. Like, where my food stamps at?
Dominique Taylor told me someone stole her benefits 3 months ago. It took a week for her to get reimbursed.
My stomach is touching my back. Like, I can feel my rib cage and my spine through my stomach.
But last month, Congress failed to allocate money to reimburse families in 2025. States are allowed to fund the reimbursement for stolen benefits, but that will not happen in Tennessee.
As a state, we do need to protect our people, but more importantly, the federal government should do something about this because these are federal funds that are being allocated, through the state to the individuals.
We're punishing the victims. University of Memphis professor Elena de la Vega studies poverty. Instead of having taxpayers replace the stolen benefits, she advocates for a more secure system at the federal level.
We can't keep paying for all of these.
A Tennessee spokeswoman told Fox 13 cardholders have had new protections since September, including freezing their cards when not in use and blocking out-of-state transactions.
I would like to see the state step up and take care of its people.
Fly Antonio. Look at fly ass Antonio, y'all. He's a Representative Antonio Parkinson. He here for the people. I don't know what that other woman was trying to get out. It's like she got stuck or something. I don't know. Ma'am, listen. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at like the people, right? I'm just saying, like, come on now. One, it's supposed to supplement. Food stamps is a supplement, so you should have something else with you, right? Two, like, please don't think that you're going to sit up here and command and demand that the government do anything for you quickly, fastly. You hungry, your stomach reaches your toes, whatever that woman said. That just ain't how it works. That's just not how it works. But keep hope alive, child. Keep hope alive. All right, that's basically over. Moving on to... this is the story. Whoever sent me this story right here. So this is actually, what is this? Stolen SNAP benefits issue. Stolen SNAP benefits issue persist in Georgia, child. And you already know. Shout out to the ATL.
She was fucking his best friend. So I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
You know what Robert Mitchum said? What if the government was skimming the cards to fund the migrants? I promise you, I thought about that. Not necessarily to fund migrants, but just to get the damn money back. I promise you, allegedly. We use allegedly. Allegedly. I promise you, I thought that. I promise you, I thought that. I'm like, all these problems in all these states and all y'all getting your ish messed up and they all going through Walmart and they can't change nothing. They can't change nothing, and they're not giving you the money back? I promise you, I thought the same damn thing, okay? But let's see what's going on down in the ATL, because there's always something going on down in the or Georgia. Let me say Georgia, child, Georgia.
Continuing our coverage on the Georgia SNAP benefit crisis, thousands of families still struggling after a major fraud came to light last fall. Even now, people say their benefits are being stolen and they're not getting the help they need. In October of 2024, thieves took more than $3 million in SNAP benefits from families across the state. The Georgia Department of Human Services says the thefts happened in ways beyond their control, and it can happen anywhere, even online. Now in 2025, families like April Martin's are still dealing with the fallout.
It's extremely stressful. I mean, we've gone through things.
Why, people? Shout out to your day. Y'all is going through it, child. Who she look like? Yeah, she having it rough, child. Listen, y'all know I be looking in the background. There's a lot going on back there. Child, it is a lot going on back there. Woo, child.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it was just extremely tight because we just don't have the money, which is why we're on SNAP benefits to begin with.
According to Communications Director Ellen Brown, the agency is exploring ways to improve card security and looking into new tools to better protect customers' SNAP benefits from fraud. When asked how they plan to monitor and measure the success of any new strategies in 2025, Brown said that will depend on which approaches they choose to implement.
Yo, how long have we been talking about this? Come on now. How long have we been talking about this? Is this wash, rinse, F, and repeat? We're going to look to see what we need to do in order to change things. We're going to see about a better system, and you don't have to worry about it. And then you can use the chip, and it's going to make it better. Ain't that, child, give them damn paper things back. Somebody said it earlier. Give them the paper shit back. That would be easier for us. I mean, for people to buy them damn stamps and go ahead and utilize them. Okay, pull them on out of the book. But they had brown, they had green, they had blue. Y'all, for those that know, shout out to Generation X. For those that know, child, you get 50% on the dollar. 50 cents on the dollar. You need 100, pay me 50. You need 200, give me 100. Okay, now I may or I may not know people that do that now. I may or I may not know people that do that now. But I feel like it's much easier if you just give the damn stamps out, the actual stamp book or whatever. It's just easier. It makes it easier for everybody. Okay. And then if you lose it or somebody steal it, you ain't got to worry about none of this. Okay. Because it was in your possession. It's up to your ass. All right. But I don't know, child. Come on, Joja.
To protect and keep track of your benefits, the state rolled out Connect EBT. It's a website and an app, and it allows SNAP customers to lock their cards in between uses. And
now you got a place to lock your card. Oh, Lord, help your people. Moving on. You really think that's going to make a difference? I don't think so. 7 hours ago, 7 hours ago, y'all. So this is still down in Georgia. Stolen SNAP benefits problems persist.
Continuing our coverage on the Georgia SNAP benefits crisis, thousands of families are still struggling after a major fraud came to light last fall.
Oh, no. That's the same one. My bad. Let me go on over here, child. Let me go on over here to Houston. We going to Houston. SNAP benefits stolen from accounts a week ago. Wait. My bad. What the hell happened? Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. My bad. Hold on. It was Texas. Yeah, it was Texas, right? Houston. Yeah. My bad.
Houstonians are speaking out. This is after their SNAP benefits were stolen from their accounts. And when they reported it to Health and Human Services, they tell us that they were told they couldn't be replaced. Fox 26's Sherman Sell joining us live in West Harris County. Sherman, I can imagine this can be very tough for them.
Sure.
Absolutely tough and shocking. And they were pretty upset about it. They said that one of them lost a little over $1,000 in less than an hour while they were grocery shopping.
Wait. So you lost $1,000 in less than an hour. How the hell much did you have up on that piece? Okay. You lost $1,000 in food stamps. Anyway. Yo, what's the new trend, y'all? We listen, we don't judge. That's not our trend. But you know that trend? We listen, we don't judge. Child, we judge over here, child.
And while this isn't a necessarily new issue with skimming, it's an ongoing issue now for food assistance benefit holders in Texas.
U of H student Dario Godfrey shows Fox 26 how in an hour, over $1,000 in SNAP benefits were taken out of her Lone Star account. Over a dozen transactions were made on January 3rd, all while she was grocery shopping for her 5 kids.
They kept going until it was all gone.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave it to y'all. I'm gonna leave it to y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Even their last transaction was for $7 and they took that too.
The charges were listed under a shuttered convenience store in Troy, New York. Cedra Set Longoria shows us a January 2nd transaction, over $500 made to a business in Houston from her Lone Star card, wiping her account clean.
Your Lone Star account. 5. We listen, we don't judge. I'ma let y'all judge. Okay. Child, a student of what though, Nicole, actually? Nicole said, wait, students can get stamps. They told me I needed to work over 20 hours when I did, they said I made too much. So she got 5 kids though. So what she's a student of, I don't know. I don't know if y'all missed that. She got 5 kids. So you can be a student, you know what I'm saying? Just say you were going to become a nurse, you were going to become a CNA, or I know that's the same thing. I don't know what people do, child. And if you got 5 kids, you probably don't make enough, so you probably do qualify. But she lost $1,000 one day, the other one $536. Yo, this was just on January the 2nd. It's a tough life, child. It's a tough life. We listen, we don't judge.
Account clean.
I called them, I'm like, so what happened to my food stamps? And they was like that they were stolen, and the people that got them took before December 20th, they got them back. But after December 20th, they could not get them back. I even asked for emergency food stamps, and they told me no.
The Inspector General Office reports skimming is a persistent issue in Texas and across the country. Perpetrators place skimming devices on the retailer's credit card terminals. Their skim data is transmitted remotely and then placed on a cloned card, making it hard to trace. While the crime isn't new, it's becoming more of an issue for moms who truly depend on food assistance. It's now changing their daily routines.
Freeze my card before I go to the store, and when I'm in the store, unfreeze it. And then when I leave the store, freeze it.
But that's a lot every day.
It is.
Is it a lot, sir? Please stop these games. Please stop it. Is it a lot?
You shouldn't have to do that.
Definitely shouldn't have to do that. So here's some ways to prevent this from happening to you if you receive SNAP benefits. Make sure that you monitor all your transactions on your mobile app or your website and change that PIN number if you feel like something's going on. Also, report theft immediately and make sure that you request to replace that card that you have. And also, something to note, no funds that were stolen after December 21st, 2024 from SNAP benefits will be replaced. And that's because the expiration has already passed on those federal funds that were allotted for that time period. We have a lot of resources to make sure that you stay safe. A little bit more information on this big problem on our Fox Local app right now. Just click on this story.
Child, you are not Nate. So thank you, sir, for everything that you did here. But we listen, we don't judge. Anyway, shout out to Trent in the building. Thank you so much. He says, 2-time sophomore at the School of Hard Knocks. We listen. We listen. We don't judge. Moving on, child. Moving on. Who knew that this is what crime is down would be today, y'all? So this one is 12 days old, all right? State won't replace Richmond mom's stolen SNAP benefits. I don't know how we're going to make it now. Let me go ahead and point out something. I see. Shout out to CIP, said Timu Nate. I wouldn't even give him that much. He don't even compare in any way, shape, or form to Nate. Hey, Nate. So there's a theme. I'm not going to say it, but seems to be a theme, as usual, with these people that we're talking about and looking at today for this segment of the food stamp crime. Okay. Are we on? Yeah, here we go.
This has been the worst New Year's.
2025 is off to a rocky start for this Richmond mother who does not wish to be identified after she went to the grocery store on New Year's Day only to find her food assistance money had been depleted.
Once I got near the counter, they just said withdraw of $0. And they stole almost all of the funders for my SNAP benefits.
What?
She says $350 from SNAP that she relies on to feed her 2 children vanished due to multiple fraudulent out-of-state transactions.
Got to put food in our stomachs. We're not gonna be able to survive like this. This is ridiculous.
If her story sounds...
This is ridiculous, y'all. I wonder if they have a GoFundMe in here so that y'all can go ahead and donate, because I know that's what y'all are thinking. Gentlemen, SYCBM, because honestly, this is all your fault. I know you already know, but let me make sure that I tell you that this is all your fault, because you be leaving these people. You don't be marrying them. You don't be giving your resources to them. You don't be bringing them so they can come live in your house. You don't be taking care of them. And then you leave them out here. This all of them, okay? This all of them. Shout out to the video earlier from Anton's earlier live stream, Millionaire Morning Show, where the dude said that he broke up with his fiance, who was a single mom. He was like 20 some odd years old, on the strength of Anton and the things that he spoke about. Woo! Make sure y'all watch that video. That's your homework tonight. Come on, child. What else? We listen. Wait, what did Nicole say? We listen so that we can show. Oh, shit. Shout out to y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Okay, just like me. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Sounds familiar? That's because it is. In November and December, CBS 6 shared the voices of several people who were victimized by EBT card skimming, as reports of benefit theft skyrocketed by 2,000% across Richmond.
This is not caring about the kids when they have to wake up and wonder what they're going to eat.
It's highly inconvenient whatsoever. Like, I feel like this is pain and suffering. We was.
This is Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. Who in the VA? Hit the like button, please. We less than 100 likes. Hit the like button. Get us over 100. Who's in Virginia around here? Who in Virginia around here? I'm gonna go check these people. I'm gonna be in Virginia in a month. I'm going to Virginia in a month. I'm gonna be checking and see what I can do. All right. Remind me not to go to a Walmart. Remind me not to go to, I don't know where, any convenience stores, any crazy looking gas stations where you go in there, you could get donuts and stuff. Okay. No. Plus, I'm gonna use a credit card, but let them deal with it. Now, I don't be using the debit card. You use this credit card, because child, if you steal that, I don't give a damn, because it ain't mine, and I'm gonna get it all back.
1,000% across Richmond.
This is not caring about the kids when they have to wake up and wonder what they're going to eat.
Not caring about the kids.
It's highly inconvenient whatsoever. Like,
highly inconvenient. Gentlemen, get your ass on down here. All right. I don't know what your problem is, but I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Get it together.
Like, this is pain and suffering. We were suffering because we were getting weak from not having food.
This is the most vulnerable. They are getting weak from not having food, y'all. Did you know? They're getting weak. The other woman got her stomach pressed against her back or whatever she said. It's tough times, y'all. It's tough times.
Population being impacted by this step.
But the difference is those mothers were able to get their benefits replaced under a program that was funded by the federal government. However, that program ended in late December after Congress declined to allocate money to it in its latest funding bill, which was ultimately signed by President Biden. This month.
Oh, the shade. Yo, the shade. They said Biden did it.
But, you know, we can't poll people's hearts and we can't see into people's hearts. And so when we're looking at these polls and we're looking at who is voting for Trump, you've got 53% of white women that voted for him in 2020. We've got to reach those women. We've got to reach those ridiculous, crazy black men. Ridiculous, crazy black men.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Ridiculous, crazy black men.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump. We've got to reach those people. We've got to reach the Cuban men in Miami that overwhelmingly voted for Trump.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Go where you're being a racist. Racist.
They said, nah, Ninja, he did that. He did that.
Line to allocate money to it in its latest funding bill, which was ultimately signed by President Biden. This mom found that out the hard way when she went up to social services on Thursday looking for help and was handed a sheet saying that they can no longer replenish stolen assistance.
I was very disappointed. I was very sad. Like, I don't know how we are going to make it.
While she's taking steps to get a new EBT card and PIN, she feels like lawmakers failed her.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Oh, shame on you. Shame on you. Who's in Virginia around here? Is it a Democratic run or a Republican run state? Bueller, do y'all know? I don't know. I know I could use Google. I just don't feel like it. Okay. But the lawmakers don't seem to care. Now, who has said that before? Now, who has said this before? Oh, yeah, me. Oh, no. You know, the Democrats care about you, child. Don't even worry about it. They really do care. Biden cares. Everyone cares. Keita says Republican governor in wait, y'all are saying Democratic in Virginia? Or Republican won and is coming in. Is that what you're saying? Yes, GT Gal, it is the lawmakers' fault. Okay. We listen to judge. Shout out to Nicole. Anyway, I wonder if they voted for Cam or Biden, whichever one it is. Oh, Mama Gemini says that it's a mix. Okay. All right. Now it's the lawmakers' fault. I wonder if she means Biden or not.
Because it really hurts me so much.
According to the federal government, it's now up to states to choose whether they'll use their own funds to replace benefits moving forward. Federal agencies are also calling on states to transition to chip EBT cards, which they say will limit fraud, something Virginia has not yet implemented.
That should have been done, like, since those credit cards was doing the chips. They should have been start doing that now.
Girl, then why didn't you go to your lawmaker and tell them to do that when you was figuring out who you was going to vote for this last time, the time before that? I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, now we want to say something about the lawmakers, child. Are you going to their doors now? Go talk to them now. Like, seriously, go talk to them now and see what it is they're going to be able to do. And then you find out if they ain't going to do nothing, then you know not to vote for them. And then you can go ahead and vote for somebody else. I'm just saying. Olivia said that Virginia is Democratic. All right, we're just going to go ahead and assume. I'm going to go ahead and assume. The federal government said, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it and leave me the F alone. Go to your state and leave us alone. That's what they said. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe it's just me. Shout out to our Dodger Trap in the building. I see you. I appreciate you, honey. He said, allegedly, bye, and reneged on the stamps to pay off. Not to pay off Hunter's Yayo tab. Shout out to those that know. Woo! Shout out to the Yayo. Shout out to the Yayo, yo. Hashtag it was snowing in the White House. Don't we know it? Shout out to Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden out there living his best life amongst everybody. He ain't got to worry about nothing, nowhere, no how, in no way, regardless of everything he did. Y'all over here talking about it's not right, it's not fair.
Since those credit cards was doing the chips, they should have been start doing that now.
Calling it an emergency, this mother wants leaders to take urgent action to protect vulnerable families.
I'm definitely afraid that it's going to happen again.
We reached out to the Virginia Department of Social Services to ask whether the state is planning on replacing stolen benefits. Commissioner James Williams sent a statement that did not specifically answer that question, but he said the state is taking measures to try and prevent fraud and theft, including combating robocalls, as well as creating a feature on mobile apps that will allow users to lock and unlock their cards when they suspect suspicious activity.
Oh, when you suspect that there's suspicious activity, but what if there's activity and you're not suspicious of it and then you asked out? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just hear we like free stuff.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the call saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Moving on, y'all. Moving in. Okay, so now we're gonna go to California. Now I don't know if Trinidad from FDNHT is still here, but this is his favorite store where he wears his favorite hat, Walgreens. So the Walgreens in California is closing 12 stores in San Francisco. Bayview Hunters Point neighborhood losing its last 2 stores, and this is this week. This ain't old at all. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Death the Reaper. Thank you, honey. Said free. Shout out to you, honey. I appreciate you, everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Let's see what's going on here.
In San Francisco, a dozen Walgreens stores will soon be out of commission, but the closures could impact one area more than any other in the city. Andrea Nakano reports.
This is one of the Walgreens set to close next month. While that will leave most neighborhoods with another nearby location, District 10, which covers the Hunters Point Bayview area, will be left with no Walgreens at all.
This Walgreens in the Bayview district is one of the last 2 standing in District 10. Both of them, though, are set to close at the end of the month.
It's a resource here in the community.
Cynthia Ruth comes to this location frequently to get her medications and some basic groceries. Luckily, she can still drive to other locations, unlike other seniors in her community.
I think we need a pharmacy in this particular neighborhood. We just need it.
Yeah. Ruth spent some time talking with District Supervisor Shaman Walton about the closure and the impacts it will have to the area.
These 2 closures are going to be devastating to our community.
Supervisor Walton has talked with Walgreens representatives in hopes of saving at least one of the stores. He's been in touch with San Francisco's new mayor, Daniel Lurie, about what can be done to keep retail.
Yo, is this where Shangtao was, y'all? Is this where Shangtao was? Oh, Shangtao. I wonder what's going on with her and her man. I wonder if all that's taken care of or not. They got that ass on up out of there. Why do we think that the Walgreens is closing, child? I don't hear nobody saying nothing. I could be wrong. What do I know, right? Why do we think... Oh, okay. Shangtao was Oakland. Okay. Why do we think that the Walgreens is closing, child? I wonder why.
Retailers in the city and attract new ones. Just a couple of years ago, a Lucky grocery store moved into the building left vacant by another Walgreens closure in 2019.
Our hope is that we can do something similar, reach out to other folks that provide pharmacy services, that provide food and other services, and hopefully we can fill the gap that is going to be left by Walgreens.
Many of the Walgreens slated to close have been hit hard by thieves. This location on Market Street is where Banco Brown was shot and killed by a security guard as he...
Oh my God. Y'all remember this? We were talking about this a few days or maybe a few weeks ago. Yo, they said it. Pause. Back it on up. All right. Banco was the name. Remember the ABCD went into the Walgreens taking stuff out. The security guard tried to stop the ABC deer. They fought. The ABC deer was taken on up out of here because I don't know if it was male or female, child. And then they declined to press charges. It's not worth it to lose your life over toothpaste. Really? It's not worth it to lose your life over a can of soda. Really? Then why are we doing it? They have to feed their families. But when they taking the food stamps, now the lawmakers need to be out here doing something for you. It's not right. It's not. Come on now. Stealing is stealing is stealing. Remember I said that. Everybody okay with all this stealing right now when we first started talking about this? So y'all okay with all this thievery and stealing? And then they start closing down. Then it was racism. Keep closing down. Now what we supposed to do? Now you got all these food stamps being stolen. Somebody's supposed to care. But you wasn't caring over here. See how that worked? Yup. You see how that worked? Everything comes full circle, child. Everything comes full circle. Come on.
Be left by Walgreens.
Many of the Walgreens slated to close have been hit hard by thieves. This location on Market Street is where Banco Brown was shot and killed by a security guard as he tried to walk out with candy. Walgreens does not cite crime.
Candy. I'm not ranting. Shout out to the legend.
As a reason for the closures. The company sent a statement saying increased regulatory and reimbursement pressures are weighing on our ability to cover the cost associated with rent, staffing, and supply needs. It is never an easy decision to close a store. Residents, though, say whatever the reason may be, it's not a good look for the city to lose so many businesses.
I just hope it turns around. I'm like, I feel like it's forcing a lot of my friends out of the city, like with.
What, woman? What do you think? They just supposed to sit around and wait until it's... Girl, white people, I'm going to need y'all to talk to your people, child. I'm losing all of my friends. They're leaving. Girl, you better leave. What are you talking about? I'll just stay here because I don't want people to think I'm racist. Go on, girl. Go on. Moving on, child. Moving on. KOMO. I don't know where this is at. KOMO. Starbucks confirms permanent closure of popular location near Pike Place Market.
Well, Chris, by all accounts, this was a busy place. The place that tourists mistakenly visited thinking it was the first Starbucks in Seattle. But now it is the latest downtown vacancy closed for good.
And I don't want to see you go to hell.
A quiet spot.
Please leave.
It is not.
That's a great hat. I like that hat.
This corner, where hundreds of cups of coffee were served daily, is now visited by more pigeons than people.
And then we just saw the for sale signs that went up, and we were like, oh my gosh, it's like actually real.
Deanna Cunningham runs the Seattle Shirt Company across the way.
The main focus is to have your customers feel comfortable. And if that isn't happening, even if they are busy.
Cunningham says she's heard the chatter on the street about the concerns Starbucks had with the despair and distress outside their front door.
Wait. Y'all said this is Seattle? Oh, yeah. We used to talk about Seattle. Not the distress outside the door. No, ain't everything is everything over there. What are they talking about, y'all?
Company only saying officially about the closure, we regularly evaluate our store portfolio and in part ensure partners are supported in crafting beverages in a warm and welcoming environment. It has cited public safety concerns before in closing another tourist-laden store at Westlake.
Don't cross the picket line.
And while organized labor has suggested the company has ulterior motives to cool a grande-sized workers' rights movement, the store was not on a unionization list.
I really hope that something does get there soon and it doesn't become like all the other businesses on like 3rd Avenue where it's just an empty space now.
Cunningham believes there is proof businesses like hers here on the Pike Place doorstep can succeed.
I know that there is the ability to still thrive and be a successful business.
Even when market conditions and the loudest voices
Get off my lawn!
may say otherwise.
Get off my lawn? Girl, what?
Starbucks had originally closed this spot earlier this summer, so there was some hope around here that it would reopen, but I did talk with the broker for the building here behind me, who told me that Starbucks has indeed vacated the building and signed an early termination letter earlier this month.
Oh, they said we getting the F on up out of here now. They said we getting the F on up out of here now. Ain't no way. They said ain't no way. Woo! Shout out to Starbucks. I support you, child. I support you. But let's act like we don't know. Let's act like we don't know what's going on. But it's okay to steal over here, but don't steal the food stands. That's a problem. Shout out to Kev G. Thank you so much for the Cash App. He said for the Tuppence fun. Woo! Yo, shout out to Big Tiff and Harriet Tuppence.
I am history.
I beg your pardon.
I am the 21st century history.
I beg your pardon.
I am your Rosa Parks, your Harriet Tuppence, your Harriet Tuppence, your Harriet Tuppence, your Harriet Tuppence.
Who the hell is Harriet Tuppence? Who in the hell is Harriet Tuppence, Bueller? Can someone can somebody let me know who Harriet Tuppence is, please?
What kind of shit is that?
Child, I don't know, Smokey. Child, I don't know. Good luck to those people. Shout out to Trent. Thank you, honey. He said, better watch your MFM mouth about Walgreens. F Walgreens, okay? And your Walgreens hat, okay? What you gonna do? Child, the all damn audacity. Y'all, make sure you subscribe to Full Drinking and Half Thinking so that you can laugh with me every time he wears his Walgreens hat. Okay. Shout out to all the villagers that are here. Make sure we subscribe to CIP. Make sure we subscribe to VBin SREAL. So now right here, we in California still. San Francisco residents in Fillmore District. I feel like we've talked about them before, right? Residents in Fillmore District worry about grocery store vacancy. Let's see what's going on here. Cha.
Activists from San Francisco's Fillmore District marched down to City Hall today. They're demanding the Board of Supervisors address the closure of the neighborhood's Safeway store. Their goal isn't to keep Safeway from leaving, rather to add a new grocery store. And they want to be included in these discussions.
We're not playing. We're demanding. We're not.
We're not playing. Child, the store is gone. Okay, hold on. We gotta hear that again. Oh my God. Yo, Lord, help your people.
Rather to add a new grocery store. And they want to be included in these discussions.
We're not playing. We're demanding. We're not requesting. We're demanding. We're not urging you. We're demanding you. And we want all the new supervisors to understand this can be a beautiful relationship or a sour relationship.
So the shelves of the store are bare. Newly elected Fillmore Supervisor Bilal Mahmood says produce and meat are now gone, but prescription services will continue until the store's closure on February. Activists from
What mood is he in? Hold on. My bad, yo. My bad. All right. What mood is he in? What's his name?
Gone. But prescription services will continue until the store's closure on February 7th. Kenny Choice spoke to some customers who say the frenzy to find deals shows the needs of this community and more.
Yo, shopping in there?
George Gibbs has shopped for groceries at the Safeway on Webster Street in the Fillmore District for years.
It's convenient because this is the only store that's close.
Most shelves have been cleared.
All right, you know, I feel bad for the elderly. You know, it's not good for the elderly and the veterans and the disabled, child. You know, that's where the heart comes in, all right? But it's a shame they got to live amongst all these people that's like, you can steal, you don't know, it's okay. They have to feed their families. And then until something happened to them and their food stamps get stolen, then all of a sudden, the lawmakers and legislatures and all that stuff got to be caring. Child, I would not go into this store. Look at this. This just looks a place like something's going to go wrong. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. California is a mess. Shout out to those that live in California. Y'all can have that shit. All right, y'all can have that.
Out by eager shoppers looking for deals, including the Vietnam veteran who suffered a near life-threatening injury. When the store closes on February 7th, there will be other options for Gibbs who has a car. But the farther distance to the next closest store and price point are concerns for many.
You can go to some place like Molly Stone and it's really expensive.
Other shoppers like Sabine Dabadi, who lives in Oakland, picked up some discounted items.
You drove here, gotcha.
But primarily came to see and hear about how the pending closure will impact everyday residents nearby.
A store of this size and footprint being vacant, as well as the parking lot, doesn't bode well for the surrounding community and a kind of like active livelihood. It becomes like this desolate ground that feels strange.
Dabadi has worked for nonprofits focused on affordable housing solutions and increasing healthy food access points. She's concerned for everyday residents who will be challenged to make ends meet by added costs, including transportation.
Essentially, the folks who need this place and like can't rely or move farther, or can't go farther, or can't use more money towards cabs and cars or Ubers or Lyfts or what have you.
Safeway has announced it will close this location, citing theft and safety concerns for customers and employees.
I've seen people around the door with stuff and running across the parking lot. I've seen folks walk out in handcuffs for stealing something.
Gibbs is disappointed, but acknowledges why it's closing.
A lot of stuff goes on here. Yeah, that doesn't go on in other Safeways, other stores.
The closure is a loss for Gibbs, but even more so for many of his neighbors who won't have as many options.
Supervisor Mahmood says he is working with other city departments to ensure food access in the short, medium, and long term.
Damn Mahmood, he ain't doing shit. Damn Mahmood, he ain't doing shit. Allegedly, child. I don't know. I don't like that though. I don't like that. I don't like it for the elderly. I don't like it for veterans, and I don't like it for disabled. Y'all already knew. So salute to all of those people. Child, moving on. Let me acknowledge Trin. Thank you, honey. Said I'm wearing it tonight now. All right, so clearly y'all might as well come on over so you can see this Walgreens hat and you can laugh at him and that hat with me, because I'll be there to troll, because y'all already know what it is. Shout out to y'all, and shout out to Kev G, who said Sabrina the baby. Okay, I was thinking when I saw that, is that her real name? I don't think that's her real daggone name, child, but I could be wrong. What do we know? Let me go ahead and acknowledge our friend Poseidon MGTOW to send me a cash app. Always in the clouds. I see you, honey. I appreciate you. He said for Al Sharpton Jr. Woo! Al Sharpton Jr., the dude in the beginning, y'all. Moving on, child. Moving on to another grocery store, okay? So this is in Memphis. Shout out to those that know in Memphis, another place that I never have to go. Shout out to y'all. Memphis grocery store manager, SHOOT, is a suspect as shoplifters try to steal food. No!
Well, this morning, Fox 13 is learning that a grocery store manager stepped in to protect himself and others from armed shoplifters during Friday's snowstorm in Memphis. And police say that store manager shot a potential robber who fired a gun and threatened to kill him. What a scene playing out in the snow. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre joins us live with new details. Wow. So what's happening now?
Well, let me tell you, one person is in custody. We're still working to gather information as to who else is going to be charged in this crime. Let me tell you, this is a wild story that took place Friday during that severe weather that hit the Mid-South. This all happened in the butcher shop parking lot here in Fraser. Now, police say the manager spotted three men rolling carts of food out of the store and followed them into the parking lot to try to stop them. And that's when a driver of a getaway van got out and threatened to kill that store manager, and then fired a gunshot into the air, then pointed that gun at the manager. That's when the manager took matters into his own hand, protecting himself. He pulled out his own gun and then shot that
child. If it's the City Trends in the shopping center, I will not be there.
Getaway driver. All of the suspects left after that. Fox 13 spoke with a witness who told us he's surprised to hear about the violence even in the middle of a winter storm.
Oh, the violence just don't end, basically, is what he's saying, child. Snow don't stop nothing, child. Then you wonder why we go and look at Umar School in the early hours of Sunday. Child, hopefully they taking a break, because that ain't no place to be hanging out.
You think they can?
They do it on a dry day, so why not on a snow day?
Tell them.
So there you have it. Crime doesn't take a break, even in severe weather. Police later caught up to at least 2 of these would-be robbers at Regional 1. One of them shot. That would-be robber at last check is in critical condition. Another who drove that man to the hospital is now in custody this morning. His name is Dustin Folks. He's charged with aggravated assault and theft.
Why, people? Oh, Dustin Folks is on y'all today. Child, just go ahead and work in that store and carry your ass home. I don't know what the hell it is he thought he was going to do. Now that ass is going to jail. Dusty. Oh, what an appropriate name. Dustin. Oh, why? People Wednesday.
Property. He's the only one charged in the crime so far. But get this, folks, he's going to be in court this morning at 2:01. We're going to continue to stay on top of this story all throughout Good Morning Memphis. Working right now, we got the new information as to who else is going to be charged in this.
There's more?
I'm glad no customers, and I guess there probably weren't a lot of customers that time of the day around, but I'm glad no customers were injured.
Thanks, white lady with a lot of hairspray in her hair. All right. So y'all out here doing the damn thing. And like John says, but white people do it too. But white people do it too, which we already know. But shout out to these people. I don't know if that's the same dude from the last time. That is not Nate. You are not Nate. Good luck to you, sir. You are not Nate. Let me see. Where are we going now? Hold on. Let's go here to, did we see this? Brazen robberies leave Oakland. Wait, brazen robberies leave Oakland. Alameda business owners are fed up. No, back to California.
We have seen a number of brazen burglaries and robberies across the East Bay in recent weeks. Business owners say they are fed up. ABC 7 News anchor Dion Lim spoke with police who say crime is down, but it doesn't feel that way to anyone who's been targeted.
Oh, no. Did you hear that? Even this lady said crime is down. Crime is down, y'all. Never forget, crime is down.
ABC 7 News anchor Dion Lim spoke with police who say crime is down, but it doesn't feel that way to anyone who's been targeted.
They come in, they raid the store, take all the cigarettes, try to steal the ATM machine, and they leave.
Hands raised in the air. Watch as this gas station.
Hands in the air.
Junior Way at 55th
Hands in the
Street
air.
Hospital in North Oakland is confronted by several masked robbers early Monday morning. In a matter of minutes, the thieves clear the shelves and even use trash cans to steal nearly 2,000 packs of cigarettes at this location and the gas station next door. Both are owned by Arash Salki.
The profit margin is so low, I don't even consider not even carrying cigarettes anymore at any of my stores.
Salki owns 4 gas stations in Oakland and says in the 10 years he's been operating in the city, robbers have gotten more brazen.
I have put security gates. I have put bollards so the cars don't run into the storefronts anymore.
But watch as thieves penetrate a bullet-resistant barrier at Salki's High Street location less than 2 weeks ago. Thieves rushed their way through to steal all the cigarettes in sight.
But I feel like it's a cat and mouse game that we're playing.
In nearby
So we're stealing cigarettes like that. So is that to feed your family? Okay, just checking.
Alameda, police confirmed several burglaries already this year, which cars rammed after hours. Although police tell us burglaries were down 41% in 2024 compared to the year before, bold, high-profile incidents like these create a perception problem. This year alone in Oakland, there have been multiple incidents of robbers seeking cigarettes and cash, and others using vehicles to crash in and damage or take ATMs. Oakland police have been touting robberies are down 8% year to date. This former gas station employee in San Leandro, who didn't want to show her face on camera, doesn't necessarily believe the statistics and says crime feels more widespread.
Oh, no. Oh, no, ma'am. No. Crime is down. How dare you? How dare you go against Joe Biden? If Joe Biden says that's what a TI is, then that's what a TI is. And anyone that says anything differently is a racist. That's what I say.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Go where you're being a racist. Racist!
Or you got one more week and then you can blame Trump.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
They said crime is down, then it's effing down.
I left my job because of that. You're not going to sell cigarettes and put my life at risk.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. She said, ain't nobody got time for this foolishness. That's a real black woman right there. Child, we don't play no games, okay? Ain't no games to be played around here. We're not playing with my life over some foolishness that don't even belong to me either. No, ma'am. No, sir. You don't know. They can't leave. They gotta feed their families. There's a lot of feeding going on around here. Shit.
Sulky is at his wit's end and says something needs to change fast.
I have written letters to the mayor. I have gone to the Oakland PD.
The mayor?
It's a big game. And it's a great
Oh,
game, but there's no proof in the pudding. Nothing's being accomplished. If this continues, I will be shutting down my stores.
In Oakland,
Oh, no.
police say the investigations are ongoing. In the East Bay,
The investigations are ongoing. Sir, don't worry about it. They working on it. Have faith, sir. Just keep hope alive, child. Keep hope alive. All right. Let's go look at one of these biatches from the thumbnail. How about that? Let's go look at this biatch. In Florida, shout out to Skinny Boy. I know he's not here. Shout out to Florida, South Florida. Shout out to Miami, the MIA. Woman accused of burglarizing deceased boyfriend's Miami Beach apartment. SYCBM. This is all inclusive. It's not just ninjas. SYCBM. This is all y'all's fault again. Y'all wasn't out here helping this woman. She needed help. And what did y'all do? You ignore her. Get on out here and marry these women and bring your resources and let them live with you and watch their kids and adopt their kids and put them in the will. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this.
Tonight, a woman is behind bars accused of burglarizing and vandalizing her boyfriend's apartment, except the boyfriend is dead.
NBC6's Jamie Gorilla is live on Miami Beach with...
I need to know how he died. I'm going to need to know, how did he die? Who did it?
more details on what happened. Jamie.
Yeah, the boyfriend's mother says she is still grieving the loss, but her heart dropped when she found out that her son's girlfriend allegedly raided his apartment after he died.
Next case is Karina Orozco Gomez. Good morning.
Karina Orozco Gomez in jail after allegedly burglarizing and vandalizing an apartment on South Beach. According
to I'm not trying to be rude. I guess she said, I know he ain't going to be there, right? This is the things that you get, gentlemen. Shout out to y'all, all right? You get to be deceased, and she gets to break in and take your ish. Whatever it is that you may have left there. This is the things that you get. I'm going to need them to tell us how that man died, though.
To police, she stole jewelry and damaged 2 vases, a bookshelf, and a picture frame. Detectives say this surveillance video captured Gomez entering and leaving the building the same night in December that the apartment was burglarized.
This woman decides to come with another man to my son.
Oh, and she bringing another man. I tell you, these biatches.
And a picture frame. Detectives say this surveillance video captured Gomez entering and leaving the building the same night in December that the apartment was burglarized.
This woman decides to come with another man to my son's apartment that is empty. It's already empty.
An empty apartment that a new tenant was in the process of moving into. The previous tenant was Emmanuel Londono.
Ooh, hey, boo! Oh, rest in peace, my bad. Rest in peace to this man. I forgot he ain't here no more. Yo, you look like that, and maybe she looked better before she got arrested, child. I don't know.
Gemma Londono is his mother.
He was a sweetheart. Like everybody loves him.
Sadly, Emmanuel passed away from cardiac arrest, which has his mom asking why nearly 2 months later, Gomez would go to his empty apartment, taking and vandalizing what was left.
Look at her face. Is she crying? Did she go in there and she just couldn't take it anymore? And she was having a hard time with her new man. This man don't compare to the deceased man. Rest in peace to that man. What is going on around here? This is half damn crazy. Thank you, Trent. He says she's single. So does Spirit fly to Miami? Yes, it does. Don't I know it? Yes, it does. Cheap flight. Carry your ass. She available. She in jail. I think. We'll see, actually. She might not be in jail. You just never know. Shout out to Trent for another 5. He said, ha ha, I'm tired of your ish. Child, Child, and you think I'm not tired of yours between you and Dr. G and CIP creeping on up in there. Y'all ain't ish. Y'all, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Apartment, taking and vandalizing what was left.
I don't know why did she do that. Maybe she wanted to go and steal my son's stuff. That's the only thing that I can think of, because none of my son's stuff belongs to her.
Gemma helped police identify Gomez.
In a case like this, our detectives are very empathetic. We understand that the witness have sentimental values tied to this unit. What the two defendants did in this case were extremely heinous and were wrong.
All right, now a judge set bond at $3,150 or house arrest. Emmanuel's mom says she wants justice, and justice to her is having the suspect deported back to Guatemala. Reporting live tonight in Miami Beach.
Oh, you're supporting deportation? Oh, what in the world? Death the Reaper, don't start. Don't start. Don't. CIP, see, that's what I'm talking about. Don't. Y'all ain't is. Shout out to Royal Blood. He said he can change her. She available. She gonna be out. It's only $3,000. That ain't nothing. They wasted their daggone time with that daggone amount. What in the F? Child, moving on. Let me see. Where are we going? Let's go over to HPD. Is it Houston, maybe? Hampton Police. I think that's back in Virginia, y'all. Yeah, Virginia Beach. HPD officer admits to hiring a lady of the evening who stole a car.
Court documents tell us a Hampton police officer found himself a victim of a crime while admitting to doing something illegal himself. He apparently had a rendezvous with someone he shouldn't have, and that woman allegedly stole his car. And your side's Madison Pierman's also looking into this tonight. Madison?
Absolutely. And just a heads up for everybody, that officer is off the job tonight. Virginia Beach court documents detail a meetup for sex arranged by a Hampton police officer, ending with his car being stolen by the prostitute he hired. He said his law enforcement badge was still even in the car. Hampton police say he's since been fired, but they can't comment on why. Jerron Harry was a Hampton police officer.
They said we can't comment as to why he was fired. I feel like we know why he should have been fired. What in the world? Child, these reporters.
When he met 20-year-old Alexis Copeland, a.k.a.
Child. Woo! This is your friendly neighborhood prostitute. Okay, anybody needed anything? This is down here in where did I say this was at? Virginia. Virginia is taking L's today, child. Anyone interested? Bueller. Anybody? Bueller. Shit.
20-year-old Alexis Copeland, a.k.a. Dream, on an app. Court documents say he told police he hired her for sex on December 30th. Those documents detail a meetup at an apartment in Virginia Beach off Lynn Haven Road. Harry told police he Apple paid Dream $100 for sex. Court documents said they laid in bed together before agreeing to shower. But Harry said Dream never joined him in the shower. Instead, he got...
This is so stupid. Dream ain't getting the shower. Dream had a dream and took the damn car, child. What in the effing... I can't. America's so ghetto. America is so ghetto. He cashed after. That's what you should use Cash App for, okay? So those that are listening, I'll be trying to let y'all know. Do not pay your rent with Cash App, please. If you want to pay for a prostitute, use Cash App, all right? I mean, I personally would say use cash in hand so that there's no paper trail. But y'all, just use Cash App for that. If you want to buy, like Kennard the DJ keeps saying, a plate of food, use the Cash App, all right? Don't use it for the important shit.
Woo! 30th. Those documents detail a meetup at an apartment in Virginia Beach off Lynn Haven Road. Harry told police he Apple paid Dream $100 for sex. Court documents said they laid in bed together before agreeing to shower. But Harry said Dream never joined him in the shower. Instead, he got out to realize his phone, keys, wallet, car, and Dream were gone. with his police credentials still in the vehicle. He called police using a neighbor.
This man showed up to an illegal activity and got so comfortable with somebody, we don't even know if he's seen her before, that you left all your ish out for that woman. What were you laying there talking about? What, child, if y'all don't get to the business at hand, what do you want? A psychiatrist, a psychologist or something? What are we doing? This is the oppressor. We got some dumbass oppressors. America's so ghetto.
First phone and explain what happened. Court documents show they were able to track down his vehicle in Norfolk with two people inside of it, Dream and a man she told police was her baby daddy.
Goodbye. I am about to shut this shit down. Oh my goodness. Just when you think it couldn't get any stupider with a capital ST. Yo, she stole the car from the John who was the oppressor. She took the oppressor's car. He went and got in the shower. Then she went to pick up that baby daddy. I don't want to have anything to do with my baby daddy anymore. I love you. 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 Ain't that what they be saying? You my man, or your man, you my man, or your girl, you my man, you my man, you my man, you my man, you my man. I don't like him. I don't want him. Child, remember the story? It's not funny. Remember the story where the woman, I think, was like in a park, went into the park all on camera, deleted some man, and then took the money and went and bought chicken and fries, basically, and took it to the baby damn. I can't take it. Y'all, I promise you, I cannot take it. Let me go ahead and shout out Olivia Harmon. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate your support. She said, for all the crime is down news. This is sad news for sure, for sure. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. This is just, America is ghetto. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. America is ghetto. Shout out to Trent. Thank you, honey. He said he got jacked by Elmo's sister, right? Ain't no way. Dream is a nightmare. And what is it called when you go back to your ex? What is it called again? Where you, what's it called? Y'all know. You go back, spin the block. Then she spent Then she wouldn't spun the block. Child, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Thank you, hon. Shout out to Hiram Speaks. I appreciate you. Member for 4 months. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. He says, I'm here for the mess. I thought I was here for the mess, and this is getting to be a bit much. This is getting to be a bit much. I thought the food stamp stories was bad. This one is the worst. And this is the oppressor that everybody's supposed to be dependent on, and he ain't got the sense that God gave him. Child, Lord, help your people. Take me to Truth is, I'm tired. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I see you. I appreciate you, hon. He said, just take the dang super chat. Listen, I just grabbed the stories, y'all. I just grab them. I don't know. We watching it together. I've never seen this before. I didn't know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new, child. It's still not done.
But Dream told police the Hampton police officer had agreed to let her use his car. Court documents show she admitted he did not give her permission, though, to use any cards from his wallet, which documents say she did. Despite her version of events, Alexis Dream Copeland was arrested and faces several charges, including prostitution and stealing a car. Jerron Harry, though, who court documents show admitted to police that he hired Dream for sex, is not facing any charges out of Virginia Beach.
How? Okay, because he's the oppressor, and oppressors get away with everything.
As of this afternoon. Now, again, Jerron Harry, has since been fired from the Hampton Police Department. When I asked Hampton Police why he was let go, they told me they couldn't comment. Virginia Beach Police say their investigation is still ongoing. We're working to learn if any further charges are pending. Madison Pierman, 10 on your side.
Thanks, Madison. Thanks, Maddie. That story was half damn crazy. Child, I can't. This is too much. I'm about to shut this shit down, child. I'm about to shut this shit down. This is crazy. Let me get the other thumbnail lady. Here's the other thumbnail lady, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to this. Because the officials that we have in charge of everywhere is crazy. Okay, listen, I thought the same thing. I was thinking it. You said it. She a nice, wholesome woman. Wait till she get to the big city like they did on the show on Apple TV with Jennifer Aniston. Child, she gonna change. Wayne County, Detroit. Shout out to Anton. This is in Detroit, and ain't that where TC is from too? Shout out to Theo Coop. Wayne County official charged after pulling weapon during husband's brawl over soda. Let's hear that again. Wayne County official charged after pulling a weapon during husband's brawl over soda pop. Okay. Ginger ale. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Detroit.
Well, we begin tonight with that Wayne County government official and her husband now facing charges. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us tonight. 7 News Detroit has obtained the alarming surveillance video from inside a local gas station. It shows the official and her husband being arrested after an argument over a can of soda. That's according to police.
7 investigator Ross Jones is walking us through the hard-to-believe video and the charges the pair is now facing.
Thank you, sir.
It's just after midnight on New Year's Day at a BP gas station in Farmington Hills, where a man is seen buying a can of Mountain Dew. The man is Larry Bradford, the husband of Alicia Bradford, Wayne County's director of parks.
Another director, child. I need a new job. Anybody hiring? Bueller. I need a new job because she the director and this is what we doing. I mean, I know it's her husband, but seriously, this is what we doing. We ain't even think about the future. We ain't think about the family. We ain't think about reputation. We ain't think about none of that. Okay.
Of parks.
This is $1.99. Okay, I should have $8 candy change.
But Bradford's husband thinks he's being overcharged, that the clerk is adding tax to his $1.99 drink, which actually turns out to be a 10-cent bottle deposit fee. Before long, another customer standing behind Bradford begins to chime in, and tempers quickly flare.
There's no tax on pop. There is now. Huh? I said there is now. On groceries? Well, he's got proof right there in the receipt. Get in it. Ain't none of your business. Well, you get out, man. Who you talking to? You!
Quickly, the two begin fighting.
What is going on? Y'all, I can't do this. I really am about to be done with this shit. What is going? These are two grown ass men. Come on now. Over soda. Over ginger ale, over Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coke, over a 10-cent deposit. You live here, you don't know that there's tax. You live here, you don't know that there's tax, or a bottle deposit, if it's a bottle, I guess. Who has bottles of soda? Child, backwater towns like this.
Before long, another customer standing behind Bradford begins to chime in, and tempers quickly flare.
There's no tax on pop. There is now. Huh? I said there is now. On groceries? Well, he's got proof right there in the receipt. Get in it. Ain't none of your business. Well, you out, man. Who you talking to? You!
Quickly, the two begin fighting. At one point, Bradford can be seen using the can of Mountain Dew to strike the other customer. After a few seconds, Bradford leaves the store only to return with a loaded 9mm handgun pointed at the other customer.
Child. Shit. All over soda. All over Mountain Dew. All over Canada Dry. All over grape soda. Shout out to Grape Tea News. I can't do this.
Oh,
why you gotta get on his knees? What we about to do around here? Come on. Hands on your knees. Why you gotta get on his knees? What is about to happen around here? I think we might be demonetized, child. What is this about?
Leaves the store only to return with a loaded 9mm handgun pointed at the other customer.
Say you sorry. I apologize, sir.
Seconds later, Bradford's wife Alicia enters the store holding a gun of her own.
What happened? We argued. He came at me. What happened?
With her gun still in her hand, Alicia Bradford says she saw the man push her husband out of the store and asks if he tried to rob him.
I'm going to stand up and look for your No, you're going to stay down there. You're going to stay down there. This is ridiculous. You're going to attack you for what? Because we argued. What were you arguing about? The price of pop. What did that have to do with you? I did it.
At one point, according to police, Bradford's husband can be heard threatening to kill the man.
Goodbye. Good effing bye. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is ridiculous. What is going on, child?
Bradford says she saw the man push her husband out of the store and asks if he tried to rob him.
I'm going to stand up and look for your No, you're going to stay down there. You're going to stay down there. This is ridiculous. You're going to attack you for what? Because we argued. What were you arguing about? The price of pop. What did that have to do with you? I did it.
At one point, according to police, Bradford's husband can be heard threatening to kill the man.
I should kill you. Hey, I can do something to you.
Alicia Bradford would call police, but when they arrived, it was Bradford and her husband who were both arrested. Later that day, the Oakland County prosecutor charged both with assault with a dangerous weapon and felony firearm. Wayne County Executive Warren Evans suspended Bradford without pay. It is not Bradford's first brush with controversy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Not a surprise, right? Shout out to GT Gal. All for some diabetes in a can, child. Yeah, and then we'll turn around and act like we don't know the reason why no one around here can lose any weight.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Yes, Daniel Cunningham. Never forget that crime is down. All the officials, they don't give a damn about losing jack-ish, okay?
Working for the county.
Did you find it to be a conflict that your daughter was getting contracts from the department you oversee?
If it was conflict and it was disclosed, it was conflict, although I did not disclose it formally.
Back in 2019, we revealed how Bradford got into trouble after her stepdaughter collected more than $10,000 in county contracts from her own department. Bradford said
she gonna support her man. That's my man. I'm gonna do it for my man. That's my man. You my man. I'm your girl. You my man. I'm your man. You my man. I'm gonna do it for you, Teddy. You don't know what you talking about. Hey, boo. Yeah, boo. I'm down for my ninjas and I'm down for my ninjas. We don't settle. There's no settling. We don't settle. Ain't no settling. Oh my gosh.
She disclosed their relationship informally, but the county executive suspended her for 15 days.
There was an error on my part, and I encountered the repercussions from that.
Well, I did reach Alicia Bradford by phone yesterday. She declined comment on these charges, along with Wayne County Executive Warren Evans. Wayne County Commission Chairwoman Alicia Bell told me she was shocked to learn about the charges against Bradford and said the allegations against her are uncharacteristic, calling her professional and a hard worker. Bradford and her husband received $50,000 personal bonds and are next due in court on January 13th. Obviously, we couldn't show you all the surveillance video. It is on our website right now at WXYZ.com. But just that escalated very quickly, just around 12:30 in the morning on New Year's Day, and it's tough to watch.
Thank goodness, no.
Somebody was drunk. Somebody was drunk, and then they're going to be like, I was drunk. I don't know what I was doing. It was New Year's Day. Because if it was New Year's Day, then that meant they probably just came from New Year's Eve, whatever. And now it's New Year's Day. Child, they should have just been on the ship with me. Well, no, not them with me, though. But, child, no empathy, no sympathy. Gonna lose your job over some BS. Anyway, child. Shout out to NTAT channel in the building. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. He said, when people say, Nick, why did you move from Detroit? Oh, Nick, shout out to Nick. Use this as Exhibit A. It's like the Matrix. I can't explain it. You have to see it for yourself. I didn't see it enough. I don't have to go to Detroit. Shout out to you. I trust you. I believe you. Good luck to those people. Half damn crazy. Moving on. Let me see. Let's go. Is this on the thumbnail? Hold on. No, this is somebody else though, child. These officials are something else. So We back on WGEN News, which is in Illinois. CTU president apologizes for disparaging comment about school CEO. I wonder if it's racist.
Now to the negotiations between the Chicago Teachers Union and Chicago Public Schools. CTU President Stacey Davis Gates is drawing criticism for a disparaging remark.
WGN's Jenna Barnes is live outside CTU headquarters with details on that. Jenna.
Micah and Ray, advocates for students with disabilities are appalled by the language reportedly used by CTU President Stacey Davis Gates. It reportedly happened during a members-only meeting at a time of ongoing contract negotiations between the teachers union and Chicago Public Schools. WBEZ reports that Stacey Davis Gates compared CPS CEO Pedro Martinez to a student with disabilities.
Oh, Stacey Davis Gates, girl. Now, just imagine if someone had said something about her wig here or the spiders and makeup and weave. Can you imagine what the backlash would be? Black women can't live. All people do is worry about black women. We go through so much all the time, every day. You don't know. It's not right. It's so hard to live. It's just so hard to live here in America. Oh my God. But you can go ahead and say, anyway, these people don't value these jobs. How come I can't get one of these? I don't want to work hard. Okay. I just want to make the money and just chill. I don't want to work hard, but I can be a director. I can direct. I can be a CTU president. I can preside. All right. Just give me 200. I'm good. Like 200. Give me the keys to I can take trips to Paris, in Germany, child, Australia, child, wherever they be going, Vegas, wherever they be going. I'll do it. And I promise you, I will bring no besmirchment on anything whatsoever. I promise. Okay. Who can give me one of those jobs? Let me know. Holla at me. All right. Just holla at me. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I see you. I appreciate you, honey. He said, I just learned here in Savannah, a man was attacked at his home with a sledgehammer by two men dressed as Amazon delivery drivers. Oh my God. They made off with $80. Chuck. But crime is down.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Who can't be suspended because of policy limitations.
I couldn't believe the person that speaks for Chicago teachers would use, students with disabilities as a punchline. I mean, it was so prejudicial and demeaning. And, my mother was a school teacher, and she always talked about how undervalued school teachers are and how they have had to fight so hard for their rights, which is a lot like special education students who have their parents have fought very hard to get them rights that enable them actually to learn in school and to be successful in school and beyond.
Zena Nadich is the president and CEO of Equip for Equality, which advocates for quality special education for students across the state. She's hopeful the attention this remark is receiving will allow for a recommitment to these students. Davis Gates reportedly apologized for her comment at that meeting and again last night on WTTW's Chicago Tonight.
I am extraordinarily embarrassed. It does not reflect my values or my body of work. I am deeply sorry for it. And I am going to be in a process speaking to the advocates, families, students, our members about how to repair the harm.
Anybody want to forgive her, Bueller? Anyone forgiving her, Bueller? Because let's just go ahead and take a second. I know y'all can't stand it. And say it was the other way around. What would they be saying if someone said something disparaging to her? That's a racist. MSG, you don't know. It's not right. How dare you talk about insert whatever you want? What y'all think? She's just going to have to go take a class. Everything will be all right. She want to keep her job. And I spoke, I don't know if it was yesterday or in one of the videos where when they was taking everybody out just because they did something wrong, or maybe I was talking to someone offline. Where they do something wrong back in 2020 on forward, everybody loses all of their livelihood. And it's like, this is not going to end well. Y'all need to stop this. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't racist, racism. Nope. Everybody got to go down. Everybody got to go down. Everybody got to go down. Okay. So now, oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't know. I'm going to just take a class. Oh, so now when the tides have turned, you don't like it. Yes, cancel culture, Albert. See, that's exactly what it was. It was going too far. So people should never be able to work again because they did something crazy online, said something crazy online. And even if they are racist, like, people are racist, okay? What the fuck? You're not going to change any. Calm down, child. Calm down. You're not going to change whether they're going to be racist or not. So what good does that do them? So they should just never work again. You'd be finding people's jobs and getting them fired. And then when the tide's turning, it's you. Then all of a sudden, everybody's supposed to have some understanding. Anyway. Yeah, hold that L, Mr. Wombat. Hold that L. Thank you, Trent. He said, no rant. I forgive her. Depends on what her. Goodbye. Child, I can't stand you. I can't stand all of y'all. Let me see. Dr. G, I know he ain't here, but he getting it. Trent, I'm still on the fence about CIP. I'm watching you, CIP. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's finish this mess.
Davis Gates went on to say the CTU will redouble its efforts to work with CPS to get them to support special education students. We're live outside CTU headquarters. Jenna Barnes.
Jenna said, I'm tired of reporting on Big Tiff, and at least I got something else to do, child. She said, I'll take it. Moving on. Let's go over here to Baltimore. Shout out to Doogie. Man arrested on his 18th birthday, charged with red rum of woman at a Baltimore hotel.
Nearly 2 months after a young mother was murdered at a party in Baltimore City Hotel, an arrest in the case.
And that suspect just turned 18, but was 17 at the time of this killing, now facing a number of charges. And those charges include first-degree murder.
WJZ is live. Stefan Dingle with more on the arrest. Stefan.
Hey there, Nikki and Rick. Good evening to you. Digging through those charging documents, we now know that 28-year-old Kiara Tripp was killed after being shot in her face. Police say Davion Foreman, that's the man who police arrested, who was 18 years old, was 17 at the time of this shooting. But he was arrested just days ago on his 18th birthday. And we must warn you, some of the details in those charging documents are disturbing.
When is it not disturbing? So he sat up here and did all this, and now he gets his daggone just rewards, child. I don't get it. It's not me. Imagine this being what you get when you turn 8 damn teen.
The night of November 16th into the early morning hours of the 17th, 28-year-old Kiara Tripp went to the Residence Inn Hotel on Wolf Street to hang with friends before she was killed, prompting a homicide investigation and a desperation for answers with only this surveillance video as a key to finding the suspect.
How critical is that video?
Yeah, so the investigators have not stopped working since the 17th of November, and we have got some inquiries.
Almost 2 months later, thanks to witnesses who were at the hotel during the incident, they were able to.
Oh, y'all remember this? We did talk about this. They was all going to a party and no one seemed to know anything. All those people was pouring in. Wow. Listen, the oppressor gonna get you. Child, one time or another, for the most part, they gonna get you. I remember this. Wait, Anyway.
Almost 2 months later, thanks to witnesses who were at the hotel during the incident, they were able to identify and charge
Child, why that look like one of Puffy's kids, child? Allegedly.
18-year-old Davion Foreman, who was 17 at the time of the shooting, with a list of crimes including first-degree murder and assault. Charging documents show that officers found Kiera Tripp lying face down on the hotel hallway floor just outside of room 1203. Her blood was spotted on her face and the ground, along with one .40 caliber shell casing. After an autopsy was performed, it was determined by the medical examiner that Kiera Tripp suffered one gunshot wound to the right side of her face through her cheek. WJZ's Mike Helgren spoke with Tripp's family last month off camera before the arrest of Foreman, sending a message to those who were there in Kiera's final moments to do the right thing and come forward.
Someone out there, probably multiple people out there, who know what happened inside that hotel room.
And I just hope every time they go to sleep, they just see her face.
Every time they sit in silence, that they think of what they did to her and it eats them from the inside out.
Now, police were able to identify that suspect through witnesses that were there on the night of the shooting. If charged, Davion Foreman, it could face up to life in prison. We're live.
Wow. Happy birthday. Child is, Lord have mercy. Moving on, child. Moving on. I cannot. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. Let's go back to Chicago, child. Woman charged with carjacking two STABBINGs on Southwest child in Chicago.
Well, we're learning new details about the woman accused of stabbing two people and crashing a stolen car. She's now facing multiple charges. Assault Razai joins us from the criminal court building where she was set to appear in front of a judge today.
The judge saying in court, 21-year-old Vanessa Delgado is on a 72-hour medical hold at Holy Cross Hospital. She's facing a slew of felony charges, including first-degree attempted murder. State prosecutors quickly laid out the facts in the case. They say 21-year-old Vanessa Delgado approached a woman in the street and asked for help before trying to steal her car. When she realized the key fob wasn't inside, she went after the woman, stabbing her, then stealing her car.
Wait. Hold on. I got to hear this again. What?
At Holy Cross Hospital, she's facing a slew of felony charges, including first-degree attempted murder. State prosecutors quickly laid out the facts in the case. They say 21-year-old Vanessa Delgado approached a woman in the street and asked for help before trying to steal her car. When she realized the key fob wasn't inside, she went after the woman, stabbing her, then stealing her car. She didn't make it more than a few blocks before she crashed into several parts.
Goodbye. I'm about to shut this shit down. Good effing bye. Crime is down, y'all. Don't worry. According to the stats, crime is down. This is the most ridiculous story we've heard all damn night. Oh my goodness gracious, child. Lord have mercy.
Cars, and within minutes, prosecutors say Delgado approached another victim, this time a man trying to put his child in his car. They say Delgado stabbed him in his side while he was still holding his son. The victim was able to fight back and ended up pinning Delgado down until first responders and police arrived. We know at last check both victims were taken to the hospital, the woman in critical condition, the man expected to recover from his injuries. Police say Delgado had minor injuries and was also taken to the hospital. In court, a police officer on her case said she's been on a medical hold there since she was arrested at the scene. Reporting at the Layton Criminal Courthouse, I'm at...
Now she on be careful what I say. She in a place where they can evaluate. Now she gets to be evaluated after all that chaos and trauma and drama. And we supposed to sit here and just live through it and just be like, oh, you don't know. They're having a tough time. Fuck that. No. Shout out to Mr. Lewis, who's now in jail for 12 years, at least until he at least hears about his appeal, because he trying to protect his daggone neighborhood from a daggone gremlin. But we supposed to feel sorry for the damn gremlin out 3 a.m. in the daggone morning in an allegedly stolen vehicle with 2 other damn gremlins. Ain't nobody got a damn license. Ain't no business out here. This ain't your damn neighborhood. Ignore all that. Worry about the man that took out the daggone person that had no business being there, that was doing wrong. Moving on, child. Moving on. I'm about to shut this shit down because now they're making me mad. Let me see. Let's look at this mess. This is in New York. We haven't been to the NYC. This says woman, there's a lot of STABBEDing going on. Woman STABBED to death during large brawl outside housing complex on Staten Island. Lord, help your people.
The other news of the night, we're going to begin with the most disturbing story for all that. Meanwhile, the other news of the night, we're going to begin with the most disturbing story on Staten Island, and it ends deadly. A fight breaks out with nearly 24 women outside their apartment building, and during the chaos, a mother coming out of her house to try to stop it was stabbed. She was well liked, and again, she rushed into the chaos trying to stop all this. She did not survive. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live at the scene in the West Brighton section trying to come up with some answers here. Darla.
Bill, one of the first things I was told when I arrived here in West Brighton this morning is that you would be hard-pressed to find anyone to say anything negative about Queen. That is how this community knew 43-year-old Janira Roundtree, who died here last night. If you take a look behind me, you can still see that there is a police presence here as the NYPD searches for what led to the fight and the person who stabbed her, because the second thing I was told is that nobody is talking.
Always walking around with a smile, always thinking about, how can we get some money together to barbecue?
Wait a damn minute. So nobody is talking to help out the woman who everybody This just solidifies why I don't need to ever go to New York again. I mean, not that I was going, but this is crazy. Just America's so ghetto.
For these kids, so they're not in the streets for the summer. Let's hold a barbecue every weekend.
The courtyard at West Brighton Houses is where Janira Roundtree harnessed her own personal resources and devoted countless hours on the grill. Her open-to-all barbecues made her a legend. Sadly, it would be that same safe space she created for everyone else where she would lose her own life to violence.
How did it unfold? Argument, I don't know about work, but she was seeing the mom. The mom there.
Tuesday evening, just after 7:30, friends of the 43-year-old mother, who asked not to be identified, tell Eyewitness News that Roundtree rushed downstairs to help after learning one of her 4 children was in the midst of a large crowd of about 20 women engaged in a dispute.
I know you lying. I know you lying. Allegedly, it was probably a bunch of black women. But what about the sisterhood? You love me, I love you, we love each other. We supposed to be down for each other. We supposed to support each other. Where'd all that go, Bueller? Where did all that go, Bueller?
Say one NYPD patrol car had already arrived on scene when Roundtree was stabbed.
And by the time the result came, she already had collapsed on the floor.
Was she stabbed while a cop was here on scene?
After the stabbing, witnesses say the entire crowd took off running.
You just sit there and you just let it happen, and you don't act.
I know damn well right damn now I am about to shut this shit down. Are we blaming the oppressor right now? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm about to hear, y'all?
Engaged in a dispute. They say one NYPD patrol car had already arrived on scene when Roundtree was stabbed.
And by the time the result came, she already had collapsed on the floor.
Was she stabbed while a cop was here on scene?
After the stabbing, witnesses say the entire crowd took off running.
You just sit there and you just let it happen, and you don't act. You just left her kids without a mother. You could have done more.
Goodbye, y'all. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. Listen. I'm not trying to be serious, but I'm seriously, I'm over this. I'm over this. And I picked these stories, okay? You really just sat here and out of everything that has happened, you find a way to blame the damn police that y'all had to call because y'all couldn't keep your fucking people together. You couldn't keep a bunch of fucking bitches together and straight. They didn't know how to act in their own damn neighborhood. They didn't know how to act in their own damn place where they live, where they roam, where they do whatever the fuck it is that they do. And then the good mama came down here to try to help her own damn kids because y'all didn't give one fuck about none of your sisters. You thought that whatever it is that you needed to do is more important than any daggone thing else. Took that damn woman out. That's the person that left her kids without a mother, not the police. The person that actually did it. But you ain't got nothing to say about them. You ain't got nothing to say to them. But it's easy to go and blame the oppressor. This is colored talk. This is fucking colored talk. You can't tell me nothing different. I mean, obviously we see this woman is black. So the odds are that everybody down there was black. But we got to figure out a way to blame fucking the oppressor when if you knew how to fucking act, if you had any fucking respect, if you knew how to care for anyone other than your fucking self, even though you don't care for yourself either, then maybe this wouldn't have come to pass. Maybe you could have maybe if you had a fucking father in your life, a male figure that gave a damn about you, that would tell you the same damn thing that my own stepfather told me, that you need to calm the entire fuck down because one damn decision will change the trajectory of your whole fucking life. Nope. You fucking want to sit up here and be upset about some bullshit that don't matter at the end of the daggone day. And now y'all want to go and blame the fucking oppressor because they supposed to come into your fucking rescue, but you be the same ones that talk about the fact that you don't want them because they all racist and defund the motherfucking police. Now all of a sudden it's their fault. But what the fuck did you call them for? Bueller? What in the entire fuck are you calling them for? Since they set up here and they don't do shit for you. They don't know shit. They don't like black people. They don't like women. They don't like colors. Everything is this, that, and the third. You people are fucking crazy. Okay? You motherfuckers are crazy. This is why I don't have bitches in my life. Okay? I just can't. I can't because this reasoning don't make near bit of fucking sense at all. You could have done more. Y'all asses was there before the fucking oppressor came. All y'all motherfucking asses was there. You know the neighborhood. You know the people. You know this woman. You knew her kids and you knew every fucking person else. The police just came because y'all called them because y'all couldn't handle your shit. Y'all couldn't figure the fuck out that you needed help. You supposed to be policing your own motherfucking neighborhoods. Remember? That's what defund the police was about. Remember? I'm sure this is probably Mayor Eric Adams' fault too if he covers Staten Island. I don't know. But I'm just trying to understand how you could come up with this I don't even know, this fantasy to blame the fucking police. Why do y'all keep calling them since they don't do you well? Why is it that y'all keep calling them since they don't do you well? And they do everything wrong. Don't you love how people who ain't trained to be a police, ain't trying to be a police, don't look like a police, don't know nothing about it, don't got anybody in your family that's a fucking police, know everything that what the fuck the police is supposed to do. Always know everything and don't know fucking shit. You can't even control your own motherfucking kids. You can't even control your own motherfucking... Legend, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I'm done. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I don't even give a damn. Fuck this story, okay? Rest in peace, child. Rest in peace for you trying to care for your fucking kids. Then the damn neighborhood and don't want to talk. Oh, she was great. Oh, she was great. She was wonderful. Oh, yeah? So you gonna help? Because 10 to 1, they know who the fuck it is. Just like they knew what was going on at that Baltimore whole damn tell. They knew who the fuck it was. How the hell you are in a hotel where everyone is recorded coming in? They recording you coming out of the fucking elevator. Don't nobody know nothing. Good luck to you, coloreds. Okay. Good luck to you, BIPOCs. Good luck to y'all. Never wonder why I ain't got time. I ain't got time, child. Do you stay the fuck away from me and mine? That's all I got to say, child. Can't do it. Sorry, y'all. I'm done. Sorry, y'all. It's almost time to go over to whatchamacallit anyway, child. We're gonna go over to we're going to go over to full drinking and half thinking, all right? I'm done with it. Thank you, CIP. I appreciate you. Sorry. I said I would calm down. I just couldn't. Not on that one. Thick Granny says, you see this behavior on police body cam. Well, every time we watch it, these people ain't scared of the damn oppressor, child. That's just something people say. Shit just come out of people's mouths just because they trained and used to saying it. That's it. Y'all ain't scared. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, she said blacks cannot police themselves, no accountability. Exactly. We already know what it is. Ain't nobody got time, child. Anyway, thank you, everybody that donated. I'm done. It's over. I'm finished. We're gonna go over to trends in Roddy's live stream. I'll be there soon to troll because I'm going to have to get him back, especially if he's wearing the Walgreens hat. Ooh, shout out to Ryman. All right. Thank you, everyone. Trent, this is for you. I see you all in the next one. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
No. 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 Hell no.